You pretty much become what you believe. You know, if I spend 90% of my day just producing music and I do that for a year straight, regardless of if I have a side job or not, if I'm spending most of my time making music, the universe comes in and puts a spotlight on me. This is all you do, this is kind of your calling. You gotta really trust the universe and trust yourself, and eventually you will become the thing that you think of the most. There we go. Sorry guys, no sound. Here we go. We're good. Welcome to another YouTube cook-up. We've made some improvements. We've made some changes. We are here. We are here celebrating another live cook-up in this quarantine. I don't even want to say that word anymore, to be honest with you. But we are here, and I do want to do something very quickly, because this is supposed to be moving, but oh, there we go. Okay, that's better. So shout out to all of my all of my people in the chat room. You know, you guys that have been keeping up. Obviously, I see, you know, some familiar faces. Shout out to Shally, Bufo, of course, Proxy, all you guys, man. You know, really appreciate that you guys are taking the time to hang out with me in the morning here. And, you know, shout out to you guys who are you know, in the UK or across the world, whatever time it is right now. Shout out to you guys. And you know, I read the chat room here. NV Beat says, fix the mic. Is the mic weird right now? I do have a gate going on right now to get rid of, you know, some of the background. But it should sound pretty good. How do I sound to you guys right now? Am I okay? How's the audio? The audio is fine. The audio is decent. I don't understand what you mean by fix the mic. Maybe you should fix your ears. I'm just kidding. Okay, so really quickly before we start this stream, you know, I'm going to make some more fire today. Before we start that, you know, I do want to remind you guys once again, there you go. That discount code up there is valid today, and will be valid until the stream ends. So, you know, again, I wanted to show some love to you guys who are tuned in live, who take the time to tune in live and join me. You know, I want to give you guys this 40% discount code off of anything you want on Blap-Kits.com. So, go ahead, go over to Blap-Kits.com, BLAPKITS.com, and go get your drum kits, your sample packs, all that stuff. And here, this is going to give you 40% off your entire purchase. So, again, if I were to recommend anything, it would be, first of all, go get that hi-hats pack that I just dropped, and we have a contest going right now, as you guys can see. Most of you guys are already aware of that. So go get that hi-hats pack if you haven't already. With the 40% discount code, you're talking like $14 or $18, something like that. So go get that. But you know, if you really want to save, you know, and collect and just, you know, just re-up your entire collection, go ahead and get the whole pack. You know what I'm saying? Get the whole bundle. It's at a discount already, and you know, with that discount code, you're gonna get an even crazier reduced price. So anyway, I want to get off that. Go to blapkits.com. Go ahead and use that code, because that code will definitely expire before the stream is over, and it's Friday, so no more discounts until whenever. It's the weekend. I'm not going to be doing this on the weekend. So now is your perfect opportunity to set yourself up and go get those kits and packs. So really quickly, I don't want to stay on this too long, but you guys know I'm doing this contest, hats off contest. Everything is pretty self-explanatory right there. Those are the rules right there. Step number 1, download the pack. Step number 2, make a beat using the pack. Step number 3, post it up on your Instagram using hashtag HatsOffContest. The deadline is May 1st. That's like really, really getting close. So you have about a week, I believe. And then I'm choosing one winner. Okay, so one winner, you're going to get $300 transfer cash through PayPal directly to you. You're going to get the Black Box Bundle, which is basically every drum kit and sample pack I've created since 2011, which is like 30 gigabytes. You're going to get an Instagram video shout out from me. I'm going to tag you. And then we're going to do a 30-minute video consultation private. So me and you are going to do a video consult. We're going to talk about your situation, what you're trying to accomplish. I'm going to give you advice. We're going to build. We're going to get to know each other. That's probably one of my favorite prizes of this contest. And then in addition to that, we're going to do a collab. So we're going to collab on a beat, and then a brand new beat that we collab on. I'm going to shop around, and hopefully we get a placement out of that. So those are your contest rules. Those are your prizes. I don't want to stay on this too long, because you guys have heard it like all week. So hopefully you guys are on that. So jump on this contest, bro. Like, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. So again, shout out to everybody in the chat room. Also going down today. Slots are pretty much almost full. I think we have like 1 or 2 slots left. But today, right after this stream, I'm doing a private video chat with a small handful of upcoming music producers and artists. This is like a super private event. We're going to hang out from like 1 p.m. to probably 5 p.m. So like a good 3-4 hours. Everyone's going to be able to play their music. Here's the info right here. So you guys are going to be able to play your music. We're going to answer questions. We're going to talk about, different topics in the industry, some business topics, everything and anything you ever want to know that you think would help you in your career as a music producer or an artist. This is what we're going to do during this private video group video conference. So that's happening at 1 p.m. Eastern today. And the slots are almost full for that. And I'm super excited about it. And the next one after today, next one we're going to do is all the way up in May, which is and we're going to do a UK time. So that's going to be, we're going to show some love to the UK. My guys over there. And we're going to do it again. So I have a bunch of dates here. If you see, we're doing them in April. Obviously, we're doing May, June, and July. We're going to do a few every month to help you guys, like build and get to know some people. And these Blap sessions are just like one of my most favorite things to do. So shout out to you guys who are registered, and I'll see you in a few hours. Okay. So we are here. We're about to cook. We are about to cook up. We're about to cook up. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. You already know we got some upgrades here, Obviously, my background was full of plaques, and I understand that. But you guys, like, I don't need to. Part of me is like happy about this, because like I don't need to be showing all these plaques all the time and fucking shoving them down your face. Pause. I want to do some cool stuff, cool visuals, So we ready to cook. I don't know if you guys are ready, but I'm ready to cook. I'm ready to make some fire, So that being said, we're gonna go into my stash, and we're gonna make some fire. Let me clear something up too. Some of you guys are commenting, saying, "Oh, Illmind, why don't you make stuff from scratch more?" Well, here's what I do, and here's my strategy, which works really well for me, and maybe this is something you want to think about doing. But what I'll usually do is I'll spend days, weeks, only focusing on creating melodies. I won't do the drums, I won't do the 808s, I'll just do melody loops. And some of these melody loops take a long time. Some of them take an hour, others might take 3 hours. Um, some might be 30 minutes, but usually these melodies and textures, this is something I pride myself off of. So I'll spend a lot of time and care and love and energy into creating melodies first. So then I'll end up with a stack of melodies. And then maybe a week later, a couple weeks later, or sometime in the future, I'll come back and I'll listen to those melodies and I'll finish them off. Meaning I'll sample the melody and then create a beat off of them. So that's the whole thing. That's the whole premise. Sometimes when I cook up on here, I'll cook up from scratch and I'll do a melody from scratch, which will take a little bit longer. But for the most part, for these cookups, I enjoy, loading up a melody that's already finished and then finish the beat off that way. So it's really just, based on preference and what we feel like doing and, whatever, all that stuff. So I'm going to go into my stash and let's listen to stuff. Really want to, let's see what we vibe with. Let's just see what we vibe with. Yeah, like technically I can just pick any one of these and make fire, but I'm choosing something like that I'm in the mood to make. I think that's one thing, and I'm sure some of you guys do this without even knowing, but what I like to do personally is when I'm choosing loops, I like to choose something that I'm like in the mood to make. So like if it hits me like immediately and I'm in the mood to create it, then like that's the one, usually the one that I'll choose. So like I'm not skipping over certain ones because I don't think they're good. Like they're all amazing. And now it's just let me prioritize what I'm in the mood for, so. Look, I got green on. That's crazy, right? See that? like these chords. I'm thinking like Khalid vibes on this. I'm gonna come back to that. Yeah, I see some of you guys talking about the Travis event. The fucking Fortnite Travis shit is a game changer completely. That shit was fucking insane. Insane. Shout to Travis, man. I bet you like this better. Hey. I love those chords. I'm thinking Khalid. I'm thinking Khalid on this. Alright, let me fuck with this. This one has like so much space. We're gonna speed it up too. Put my markers down. Yo, not for nothing, but this green screen shit is bugging me out a little bit. It's freaking me out. And I'm like in the screen and shit. Kind of cool. You guys fuck with this? Let me know in the chat room if you like this setup, because I want to make sure you guys get like the fuller screen so you can see everything. So let me know if you like this setup better. Finish. We throwing up the rock, the diamond for no reason because fuck it, why not? Yeah, it's just finished, man. Like this was quick, easy, um, quick, easy. Man, my connection is janky right now. I think it's like buffering right now. Anyway, just in case it isn't, that was really fun. I'm really glad you guys enjoy the new skin. I think the bigger screen for you guys is definitely easier to see. And man, shout to my boy Four Nights, man. Like didn't have to really do much. Like I'm gonna send this shit straight to Khalid. I'm sending this to. I see a couple people in here saying Russ. I'll definitely send this to Russ. I have too many songs with Russ at this point. So it's like this is just another song with Russ. Like me and Russ have so much fire, man. But yeah, I'm gonna send this around to a few people and see what happens. So, shout out to you guys in the chat room. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to Ask Me Anything session. And that felt so fast. Okay, no, it's fine. All right, so ask me anything, man. Ask me a question about the track, or really anything or everything that you want to know. We can do a little Q&A right now. Before I log off, so ask away. And actually, make sure when you ask your question, just add Illmind, just so it's easier for me to see your question, so I don't glance over anybody. So Nick's Beats actually said, the project you did, the case with Pacifics, how did that come about? Wow, first of all, shout out to the Pacifics. Shout out to Nick's for bringing it back, throwback vibes. But basically, they had reached out, they're Filipino, so they were working on a project, and we had some mutual friends. So they had reached out to me, and we ended up getting to know each other. And then I flew out to Chicago and stayed with them for a little bit, and literally created this whole EP with them. And it was a super fun experience. That was like in my early coming up days. So it was very much like an amazing experience for me, because I had never really done anything like that before with my music. So it definitely like helped to boost my confidence and help me create like a little bit more momentum for myself. So shout to the Pacifics for doing that with me, for sure. Okay, so let me go back to the Q&A. Let's look at these questions. Okay, so let's see. Do I have a kid? No, I don't. But I can't wait to have one. I'm really looking forward to it. I thought you did the flute song with Russ. No, I that was Scott Storch. That was Scott Storch, I believe. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was. Okay, so Razorface says, how do you work with other producers who use other DAWs? Easy. You just send them a wave or an MP3, and then they can open that audio file in whatever DAW they're using. So. What version of Patchwork's BLAPCHAT do you use? I don't know exactly which version. Let me go back to this. I don't know exactly which version I have, but I started using it like a long time ago. So let me open it and see what version I'm at, because I don't recall updating it at all. Let me see info. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like version 1.74. Whatever that means. So, BLAPCHAT audio version 1.74 is what I'm using, and I am on Pro Tools 12 right now. So, Can we see you beat battle Illmind? Anytime in the future, probably not. My beat battle days are over. I paid a lot of dues and spent a lot of time doing battles early on in my career, so that's not something that excites me or drives me. And in terms of like the versus battles, like I love those. I personally just have so much more music I want to make, so much more I want to accomplish before I even really want to entertain like doing something like versus. Um, I personally just have so much more I want to do. So much more music is coming. I have so much more that I'm working on right now. Even though, I have a pretty good catalog, I still, in my mind, I'm still wanting to just do so much more. So I wouldn't want to. I think for me personally, it's premature for me to do some kind of like versus battle. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't excite me right now. Like what excites me more than anything is creating music and making more classics. In the process. So, okay, Cade Genkai says tips for tracking vocals. No real like. I mean, basic stuff. Basic stuff. I mean, know your DAW and make sure. One quick like easy tip is just make sure you're recording your vocals without any distortion. Make sure you have some headroom while you're recording vocals because that rule, garbage in, garbage out. If your signal chain going into your DAW, Pro Tools, or whatever you're using to record, if your signal chain is trash, it's going to be really difficult to try to fix the trash. So make sure your vocal chain signal going into your computer is as clean as possible. There's headroom, not too loud, not too quiet. Make sure that it's highly usable so that and also it's easy. It's better to capture a raw audio vocal signal and then fix it later than it is to try to create like a crazy signal before it goes into the computer. Because if you're putting too much compression on your preamp or you're EQing too drastically on your preamp, and this is meaning before it goes into your DAW or your computer, then those are permanent audio colors that you're coloring your vocal with, and that's frowned upon. That's something that you want to try to avoid, because it's going to be harder to try to fix any mistakes that you've made in post. So bring in a signal as clean as possible. I wouldn't compress too much. I wouldn't go too crazy on your preamp, especially if you're a beginner. Just focus on recording a clean vocal without too much on it. And then you can always, work on the stuff later on. Right? Eric Coldwater says, can you school us new kids on ASCAP and what we need to be being straight on that? So I've spoken about PROs, which stands for Performing Rights Organizations, like ASCAP, and then you have BMI, you have CSAC, and depending on where you live in the world, what territory you're in, there's different performing rights organizations that you have to sign up for that are available to you. Like in Canada, it's SOCAN. In America, it's ASCAP, BMI, and I think CSAC is invite only. So, it really just depends. But in a nutshell, the PRO is what you register for so that you can start registering your music and basically start collecting publishing on two fronts. So here's one quick tip when you're joining a PRO. You have to make sure that you're signing up twice. You have to sign up for two different accounts. Not two different accounts, but you have to sign up twice. You have to sign up as a writer, which is under your government name, and then you have to sign up as a publisher, which is a made-up publishing entity that you're gonna, figure out a name for and register that. So then you're gonna be able to collect your writing portion, and then you're gonna be able to collect your the publishing portion as under your publishing entity. So that's where a lot of people get confused. Is they'll go to ASCAP and they'll sign up for like being a writer, which is under their government name, and then they think they're finished. And then they're like, well, what? How do I sign up for my publishing entity? I don't understand that. Like, what's the difference between that and like a publishing deal? Well, that's where it gets confusing. So don't worry about any of that, especially if you're just starting. Just know that when you sign up for a PRO, you have to sign up twice. You're going to sign up as your government, and then you're going to sign up as with a made up, publishing entity name. So I know that gets a little confusing, but that's it. So anyway, I know there's a lot of questions here, but I got to start getting ready for my Blap session. So appreciate you guys for tuning in once again. This is happening in the next 2 hours. So if you want to join this private chat, which is going down literally at 1 p.m., so that's 2 hours from now, just hit the link down below in the description. There's still some slots left, so if you want to join us in today's private chat room, video chat, you're more than welcome to. Go ahead and register. The link is down below. That's the Blap session. But then again, if you're not ready for today, there's a whole bunch of different dates that you can see there. We're doing May, June, and July, different time zones. It's gonna be fucking lit, crazy. And let me go back up here and remind you guys, the contest, hats off, loot pack, discount code. It's lit. This is a no-brainer. A no-brainer to enter this contest. And like I was kind of saying yesterday, the whole reason behind doing the contest for me personally is that I'm literally looking for someone to work with. And having a contest like this is, in my opinion, a very effective way to find talent. Because if you enter this contest and you win the contest, it already tells me a lot about who you are and what kind of person you are. It tells me that you're willing to invest money into yourself. It tells me that you're willing to try new things. It tells me that you are driven to and passionate about this music enough to win this contest and enter this contest. It tells me that you're competent enough to know how to post up a really good video on Instagram with your music. It tells me that you ultimately are willing to work for this. And also, if you win the contest, that means your beat was fire, which means that you are talented. So that's like 5 to 7 things that already, off the bat, when I pick a winner for this contest, off the bat, you already passed like those tests. You know what I mean? So I love doing these contests, and it's my way of wanting to find someone that I can collaborate with some more in the future. And it's great. So I can't wait. So anyway, you have less than a week. Deadline is May 1st. I believe that's less than a week. So good luck to all you guys. For real, good luck. Good luck to all you guys who are entering that contest. Let me just stay here. This discount code is about to expire, so go ahead and copy that and paste it somewhere so that you can use it right now, because that thing is gone after this stream is over. And it is Friday. So for those of you who are not joining me during my live, my Blap session stream in a few hours, good luck to you. Be safe. I will see you on Monday. Monday we jump back in on the Monday through Friday YouTube streams, and we're gonna do it like that. So shout out to you guys. You guys be safe. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat room consistently. Appreciate you guys. All my Illmind Platinum Club members, you guys already know. You guys are the shit. More value, more life, more inspiration. Let's go, man. Good luck on the contest, and I'll see you guys here, same time, same place, Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern. We're going to cook up some more. We're going to use a different background every day. It's going to be fire. It's going to be fire, So I will see you guys later. Enjoy the day. And good luck on the contest. Enjoy the weekend. All right? I'm out. Peace.